Hello my friends, welcome back to our blind let's play, the Book of Unwritten Tales for the PC. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story gaming channel, and today we take control of Ivo here, as we just sent Wilbur off into the sky, and she's looking at me, because she wants to get this started. Yeah, okay, I hear you. Looks like she's about to beat me up. Okay, let's jump right into this, my friend. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Oh my god, there is a lot to be explored here. Look at the underworld. We'll just start left, going to the right, and of course, ignore the transitional zones.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone.
Can we get closer? Free the gravestone from the undergrowth.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Do we have anything in our inventory? No, we do not. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back to this later.
A tatty wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it.
It seems like this is a type of adventure game where every single thing that you can interact with or pick up is important in some way to advancing the overall game. There have been games in the past that we played where you pick something up and it never actually does anything. So yeah, that's good to know. Pumpkins.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably McGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden. The pumpkins should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
It's also nice to know that if the thing isn't interactable, the thing goes away. That's a nice touch.
A scarecrow that doesn't even scare Cheap Cheap is clearly of no use whatsoever.
Cheap Cheap. That's how you spell Cheap Cheap's name. T-S-C-H-I-E-P. Okay, I would have never guessed that. And what kind of an artifact might this be about?
Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it. No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlin's book. If only I had it already.
We'll get to it. Aren't you afraid of the scarecrow at all?
Why is that scarecrow not scaring you? Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
I like the birdie. The reason it's not afraid of the scarecrow is because it probably didn't see the Doctor Who Family of Blood episode. God, it's such a great... That two-parter is probably my favorite two-part Doctor Who episode of all time. Or maybe my just flat-out favorite episode of all time if you combine the two.
An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Pick up the water can. Alright, so we have something here. Stack of wood.
A pile of logs. There is no way that McGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn.
Bag of kindling.
3 should be enough. An upturned flower pot made of clay.
Look under it.
There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet.
Okay, what's a... Oh, it's just a flint. Okay.
A brown, slightly transparent looking stone. Such firestones are very common in this region. 3 dry logs from the gremlin stock. An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Alright,
I have to light the logs with a firestone. No tinder, so forget it. I have to light the logs with a firestone.
Do we need tinder?
A daring structure. And just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
It's a very cool house. I like this home.
A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire. I should hang something from it.
The watering can?
That makes no sense if the watering can is empty.
Well, we got a well over here. We'll come back to this.
A large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside. McGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside. McGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. The warmth
Okay, so that's repeating, but it's still there for some reason.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side.
Okay.
I'd say this is a pretty base. The flour.
And that's still there.
The groundwater is only a few meters down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep. The well rope is fastened to the windlass. It doesn't look particularly strong. The well rope is fastened to the...
Okay, we can't... crank handle. I was about to say, it doesn't look like I can interact with this.
Suspiciously easy.
Well, it looks like I can.
The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
So can I put this on the rope?
That should hold.
And then we do
Let's
that.
give it a whirl. It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Okay, and now I can take this can and hang it here for whatever reason.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
Okay. What does that do? Turn the holding
It'd be better
bracket.
to light the fire first, then the watering can isn't going to be in the way. What can I burn? I should put some... Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours.
And then this here.
I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
So I'm trying to boil water. But in order to boil water, I need something to go with the flint. Okay. Wooden construction from the
Strange.
window.
Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up.
Which means we probably can't reach it.
Strange. Looks like the...
What's up with this giant statue head? We on Easter Island? I think we've done everything, so let's go here. We're gonna need to find some more items. Oh my god. Just so much. I'm so glad this spacebar exists in this game because there is so much here.
What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for. What's that? A box... I haven't got a clue.
Okay, so that's the same.
Typical bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Oh, yuck.
Yuck. That's not every bachelor, you know. I don't have... Well, I try not to have flies. They're... Yeah, I hate having flies in the apartment. Sometimes you can avoid it, though, especially when it gets... when summertime comes, it gets really hot. And they, like, fly into your house and... So much.
I'm definitely not tidying up here. Why hasn't the gremlin's companion sorted this out?
Because he was captured, right? Beetle?
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Yeah.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This
Okay, so that's the same. So we probably had to use that for something later.
would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange. Would appear to be the mirror's... A carpenter's cup. It looks old.
It's a holy grail.
Not really worth a closer look.
It's a holy grail, my friends. We found it.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters.
Just so is this guy's eyes. Look at this guy.
There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Okay, so there's something there.
There's a 6-sided...
I'm gonna have to put in... Look at the wooden box and stone chest.
A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers. The stone chest is decorated with 2 angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
Oh, so we got the Holy Grail over here. And we got the Ark of the Covenant over here.
What's likely to happen, eh?
Oh my god. This is gonna be great.
Sand.
Ah.
Is it me, or has it just got much warmer in here? The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
I was waiting for some Indiana Jones Last Crusade, not Last Crusade, Raiders of the Last Ark stuff happening here.
The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I can hardly sift my way through the...
Okay, so we need something to sift through sand. It's a tough word to say, sift. And we got a pentagon? No, that's 5. Hexagon. Socket here.
A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments. Perhaps a memento from one of the professor's expeditions. A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship, though.
Open it.
It's locked.
Of course.
It's locked.
What's up there?
A dragon skull. It could have been a horntail, nasty creatures, but there are very few around these days. The last of them are now working almost exclusively as beasts of burden. They've not just lost their viciousness, they've lost their pride too.
I wonder if that's a Harry Potter reference. Although, this game came out, what, 2009? When did Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire come out? Because that's when the horntail was first talked about, right?
I can still remember a time when dragons were powerful. That was centuries ago, before they were subjugated to a stranger's will by the power of magic. Once they were brought under control, they were used by the 100 on battlefields. From that, very few of them survived.
Okay. Valid documents.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
I was about to say we haven't picked up anything new. Unimaginably valuable
A
documents.
pile of parchments and papers, very old and a bit fragile.
Okay, what's over here?
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot. It's the gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence.
Oh, that's what he was writing at the
I
beginning.
haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it.
Okay, so it looks like in my attempt to try my best to subtitle the first episode, which is almost impossible, by the way, I did make a mistake because she clearly says it's up to me to stop this madness. I don't know if I wrote the word madness. I think I wrote the word like to stop the war or to stop the battle. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But I'm just saying, that intro, that really could have used some work. But anyway,
What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things.
oh,
A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris.
what?
As well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer.
What?
The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle, he has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next, there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there.
It's good stuff.
There's nothing more there of interest to me.
Okay. Let's see. Books?
Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language. The book that McGuffin told me about is hidden in the cellar. These books aren't of interest.
Okay. You get the feeling it's probably something here or something under a rug. It's amazing you can't just move the rugs.
I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
Sieve. Really sure what a sieve is, so I'm glad we're picking it up. Now I can look at it.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless.
Oh, that's a sieve. Okay. So, like, if you have golded stuff, you put it on this, and then you shake it, right?
Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's
Shame.
eyes on this
Just a
thing!
stinky mummy.
What is up with the eyes?
What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
Oh my god, what is this?
Did you just speak? You speak?
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean McGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer.
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
I'm just gonna close that.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
Oh, that was great.
Must be that.
So good to see you, Mortimer.
I love this guy.
A very strange person was just here insisting that they were you.
That was me.
You? Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. have you done something to your hair? You look so different.
Are you seriously mistaking me for a meter-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
And?
And where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What? You have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh.
Oh, this guy's great.
Well, that's just great.
She's like, I don't want to do this again. Stop making me do this.
Hello, Mortimer.
Yes, now listen, I have to find this secret cellar and I think you might be able to help me, so please pull yourself together.
Of course. Of course.
That's good. Now, I have a few questions for you.
Oh, I can actually talk to him now. I'm not Mortimer. Can't you see
I
that?
will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night, then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss. We deliberate. We debate. We chat.
We chat.
But we would never go skiing.
What?
Huh?
What?
Why? Do you really want to go skiing?
What is skiing coming from?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea.
Who are you?
Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
I don't think so.
I do.
Yeah, they actually use this like hook. What they do is they kind of like bash the brain in. They tilt the head, and the nose like the brain juices come out, and they put it in a canopy jar. Although what's interesting is there's actually some people who have said that that's not what happens, and those are false reports or myths made about Egyptian embalming. I don't know. I just love that. I just love the fact that we don't know what happened to civilizations from thousands of years ago today, despite our advanced, technological research. It's just incredible because there's so much we still don't know about our past. And you look at science too. We're going up into space, and yet there's what I think we've only discovered. Someone help me, like 30% of our ocean depths, and yet we're going into space. It's like we don't even know about our own Earth first. Humanity is amazing. Do you know anything about the secret door in the cellar?
Can you tell me where the secret door is and how to open it?
Oh, you are getting forgetful, Mortimer.
Yes, I'm forgetful. Just tell me what to
Yes, exactly. So help me out here. How do I open that secret door again?
What secret door?
Oh, God.
This is gradually ceasing to be funny.
What?
That. The secret door to the cellar. How can I open it?
You always fiddle around with that thing there, that stone figure.
Stone figure.
And then the secret door opens and you disappear somewhere.
And exactly where does do I go then?
How should I know? I haven't left my sarcophagus for 4,000 years.
No wonder you're a little soft in the head.
You are not Mortimer. Why are you pretending to be Mortimer?
I've had enough.
Bye.
Bye! Oh, poor guy.
No, I don't want to, and you can't force me.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so good.
No, I don't want. No, 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 no.
Oh,
no,
she
no,
just
no,
really.
No, 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 no.
Alright,
no,
fine.
No, no.
Fine.
No.
Fine. Fine. Oh, by the way, I just thought of something. The sieve with the sand.
There is something in there. A little brass key.
Ah, is it like hexagonal? No, that doesn't look hexagonal.
A little brass key. Could belong to a drawer or some small box or something of that sort.
Small box?
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box.
That's it?
The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading.
That's
There's
it?
also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
That went too fast.
I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of stone figure. All the rest is absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine.
Okay, so I guess I gotta find the machine first. Oh,
A
jelly
standard jelly
glowfish.
glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Aww.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
Okay. Stove.
The back of the fireplace. When McGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves. A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Okay, we got a shield.
A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
We've already looked at the tub, right?
A wooden tub about... Oh, great. This has the professor's wash...
Yeah, we've already done that.
What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for. I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of...
Okay, so I need to find some sort of machine before I can do anything else. Wait up.
Wait, there is something else. There's a six-sided flat stone hidden under the paper.
Glad I went back to look.
It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
So glad I went back to
Nothing
look.
else in there. The box is empty.
Okay, six-sided figure with socket.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty.
Oh, it's a statue. Okay, this thing gives me beans, right?
Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened.
Talk to the machine.
The vessel's a few centimeters deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. The vessel's a few centimeters...
Okay, that's the same.
Hello? You in there? Ghost? Give me beans for your draft.
Yeah, it's supposed to give me beans.
Oh, mighty ghost in the machine. Give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone.
Hey, it worked.
Why the wait?
Okay, so we have the beans.
They're pretty hard, almost like nuts. I've never seen anything like them before. Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
Hello?
Oi, ghost! If you're... Hello?
Okay, how do I... There we go. Alright, let's look at the...
Beans all present and correct. And what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water.
Pour the powder into boiling water. That's why we need the boiling water. Oh, what if I... What if I put this with the stove? Ah! Unbelievably valuable documents. And then we light that.
I'll give it a go. What?
Sweet. Now we... Are we gonna pick that up though?
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
How do we just pick up a bunch of powder?
A crackling fire burns in the hearth. Ah, how nice.
It is very nice. Turn the holding bracket.
Let's see. The
Boiling
water's
water?
boiling.
So I know how I'm gonna pick this up.
A watering can full of hot water. Very well. The water's turning brown.
That
And
should
it
be everything,
smells-
right?
Lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Yep, should be everything. Okay. Not too bad.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
What?
Hello? You there, ghost? I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
It's a monkey.
Oh no.
10 hours later. Hey! Yeah, it was a circle thing.
A clever mechanism.
Makes a very cool stairway. I still have this shield for some reason.
So this is the legendary secret cellar.
Oh, look at these guys. Yeah, not a fan of
The
spiders
cellar
though.
continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. I'm gonna start with this first.
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. some sort of light beams shining on it. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff.
That's the same.
A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A small, fat figure. A small, fat.
Okay. Notice some scissors over here. Some shears. Oh,
Guess
sorry.
even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
Pick them up.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Okay, we got some shears. What is this? Wooden staff.
Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on the wall. About 2 meters long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing.
Can I pick it up? Okay.
A staff approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze. A large jewel belongs in the top.
Yeah, we're missing the jewel. Junk.
The sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
Okay, what's over here?
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall. A small
Okay, so we put this here. Need to get a jewel, though.
There are 3 carved figures by the bars. Each one of them has a different precious stone. This one here has a blue sapphire in its head. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire.
Hi, birdie.
This bird has... This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby. This figure The spider has an emerald on its back. Green.
Very Slytherin-like.
The spider has strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I somehow have to open the bars. No chance. There has to be a secret mechanism to open the bars.
Okay.
A small circular opening in the ground.
I think I had to pick this up and combine the
I
item.
take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere.
I see him holding up a pot, but I don't know. Oh, garden shears. Hold on. We also, can we give this to this guy? I can't click on that anymore, so probably not. Okay, let's go outside. And then what we can do is we can use the garden shears over here.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Kinski?
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little...
Like, that's it? Okay. Why did I just do that? Can someone please tell me why I did that? Alright, Cheep Cheep. Not to be confused with the Cheep Cheeps in Super Mario Brothers.
Hey, Cheep Cheep, you'll never believe it. I found the secret door and I've been into the cellar. Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm sorry, you aren't a silly bird.
Aww.
Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Okay, wanted construction from the window.
I bet that the light beam is meant to enter the house through that window.
Ah.
I just can't reach it.
Ah.
I bet that the light... I just can't reach...
Can I, like, do that?
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house. The window's open.
Okay. So now I need to deflect this?
Perfect. The shield's reflecting the light beam down into the cellar.
Wow. It's one heck of a mechanism. But I still don't know what to do about the staff because I don't have... I'm supposed to get like some sort of gem, right? That's not what I expected.
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Can we rotate this?
The light beam is reflected... The light... I think I'd better take the staff with me. This bird has an eye made out of a blue...
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused.
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
A, I don't have the gem. B, I can't do anything with this little guy.
The light beam is... The light...
And... could still use this, though.
A wooden tub. Oh, great. A wooden tub. Oh. The shield reflects the light beam into the cellar.
Okay, that gets rid of that thing.
The small amounts of light from outside are somehow gathered in this box and exit as a light beam from the glass eye. Huh, not bad. Presumably gnome technology.
It is pretty cool. Maybe this guy's name is Kimsky and I gotta tell him his name. I can't open it again. That's a good sign. Not a good sign for her, I'm sure, but it's a good sign for me.
Yoo-hoo!
How do you open the bars down this cellar?
How exactly did the iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself. I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house
Nook
than
and cranny!
inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven
Oh,
ears.
look at Cranny.
You can speak?
I love how there's an Ace Attorney Investigations reference. Do you know where I can find the jewel for the staff of this cellar?
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
No, so you can help me?
I must have forgotten about that.
No. What would you do without me?
I don't know.
Could
Can
you
you
please
just tell
give
me?
it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
So where is it?
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Please don't say
Why
what.
would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
But I am Mortimer. Sure.
But I am Mortimer.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those those things there.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
Uh-huh. They even have karate 4,000 years ago.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well,
Well,
maybe.
maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
Was it red? White Millie doesn't wear any. How do you know what color his underwear is? It's red. I'm pretty sure it's red.
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied.
Oh, God.
So, what is his cat's name?
Is that Kimski?
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing
Oh,
was
wow.
always
It
so
was.
happy playing with my bandages.
Aww.
Yes, very sad, very
Aw.
sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
What about answer 2?
2?
Yeah.
You asked me about his underwear.
Uh-huh.
But why would his underwear be of
I
any
don't know.
interest
You're the
to
one who
me?
asked.
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question.
Don't ask me the airspeed of
What
it.
did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budlerberg?
Someone get me
Huh?
my brown
Wrong.
pants.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No.
No.
So, what is the answer?
Answer question 2, 3, 4. Talk about an offer that you can't refuse. I am your father. Okay, I understand these first 2 references, but this one I'm unsure of. So if someone can let me know what this one is, I would appreciate that.
He said, Henninger, I am your father.
What nonsense.
I can see that.
That was before the battle. No, that's all wrong. Now tell me, what did he say to his adjutant?
Grunschfeld made Henninger an offer that he couldn't refuse.
Really? So what did he offer him?
He really made him an offer.
No. What did Grunschfeld say to Henninger?
234, of course.
How? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
I have no idea. You don't know, but surely I'm gonna go with the first one.
The professor is 234 years old. I've answered your question.
I asked that. Impossible. Mortimer just turned 63 on the 13th of July.
How do you know that?
So, 234 what?
Well, don't you know?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that.
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then, if you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh. Oh, that! You mean That 234.
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy.
Precisely.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after
How do
all.
we turn this around on him?
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Oh, jeez.
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Yay. I want to clean this.
No, I don't. A ruby, about as big as a hen's egg. Nothing special. Fits perfectly.
Now the problem though is the light isn't bounced in the right direction. I don't know if anything else that will work. Unless this causes these stairs to come down and then it like readjusts. I'm hoping that happens. Nope, it did not happen.
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned.
Alright,
I've
good.
got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Okay, good, good, good. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty.
Excellent. The path is clear.
Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that. Yeah, indeed. That's absolutely gorgeous.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
And that's when we'll bump into Wilbur, hopefully. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Forgot to put something down. That was a equal weight. It's just a single stone fault. Chapter 2, in the town. Awesome. Got all that done in one episode. That was pretty good. Hide bugs. So are we gonna be Wilbur or are we gonna be Ivo? I think we're gonna be Wilbur. So much for the parachute.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Call me Mr. I don't want to go first. Yes! Oh, yes! You know, I had to choose this because we did play all 6 Monkey Island games on the channel.
My name is, Willow
Oh,
Brush, Weatherwood.
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's just my name.
So you don't want to tell me your real name, then? On a secret mission, are we?
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone. Then I made it.
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is he actually in town?
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
He's a wizard after all. Upper town, is that where the Archmage's tower is?
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where the town inhabitants?
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge.
Gustav the Handsome?
That was rather less than successful.
They should go with Gustav the
And
Glorious.
how many people
or...
are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
Why got a town where pretty well
But if
no one
almost
lives?
no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Willowbrush Weatherwood, who wants to become a pirate, best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
We never actually finished
Thanks,
that
Mr.
line.
Shieldhand. See you later.
Oh, that's great. Okay. It's a weird guard right there. Alright, my friends. Well, this is where we're going to call it for the day. Thank you for everything. I love you all so very much. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome day. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.